What's going on, everybody? My name is Shakira, and today I want to welcome you to the Pride Show. And the topic is accepting and unaccepting certain words in the LGBT community. But before we kick it off, I want to go around and introduce you to everybody that's sitting at the table with me, starting with you.
Hey, I'm Shay.
Hi, I'm Tiara.
I'm Nick.
Anita.
Amber.
Hey, all at the Pride Show. Alright, so we have a topic on hand to figure out, do people accept it or not accept it in the LGBT community where people say certain words? Like, it was a topic where Offset said, what was the word that he said?
He used the word queer in the song. He said he can't vibe with queers.
Yeah, so we're just trying to get everybody's opinion and see what everybody think about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Certain words that we use in our community, should other people use them as well? Like dyke, faggot, butch, gay, lesbian, just what's some other word?
Man, I'm a lesbian. So.
I mean, yeah. So it's just like
Trying to figure it out. What is acceptable and what is not acceptable, and what words just only accommodate us and what we feel like we can say but others can't say. Is it kind of hypocritical or not?
Yeah, so like y'all chime in while y'all watching us, while we have our discussion, and you give your opinions and comments, and we'll get them going.
You can make sure you can ask us any question you want to ask, and we'll answer you on time. But back to what you were saying, as far as is it acceptable? What happens to lead by an example? So if you don't want them calling you that, then why do we call each other that? We got to fix home before we can fix. We expect them to fix us. You understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but say it's like if we out, we hanging out, you know what I'm saying, and we in a club or something like that, and I be like, yeah, it's you little faggot. What is the harm in that when we know we're just playing? But you step out into, you can actually say the real world, and you go out somewhere and somebody see you holding hands with your girlfriend, or two guys holding hands, oh, you faggot, and you get what I'm saying? I feel like it's all on how you use the word.
It's how you use it, but at the same time, freedom of speech. Right?
Correct. And also, when we call each other like, what's up, dyke, or what's up, fag, you know, like, we know how we're using it in terms of, no offense, but how can we use that with each other? But then the next person walk up, that's a heterosexual, and they come at us like, oh, what's up, dyke? And we ready to pop off. How can it be acceptable for us to do it when we're not allowing nobody else to do it? It's just like with the word nigga. Black people can call each other nigga. But as soon as a white person say nigga, we ready to jump down their throat. So how is it possible? Like you said, it go back to what you said. It lead by example. You gotta set the standards here, but we can't set standards here and go by the standards down here. Like it's not possible.
It's not fair.
It's not.
Because just because my white friend called me a faggot, right? And you standing over there, you gonna get mad, not knowing that we cool. He might just walk in the door and say, hey, what up, faggot? Y'all mad, but that's what me and him do.
Yeah,
You
but
see,
see
so
me,
I don't allow it at all. Y'all can't call me that. My community can't call me that. Nobody outside in the real world can't call me that, because I'm holding you to a standard. If you don't want me calling you out your name, you address me by Nick. Don't address me by boy, girl, stud. My name is Nick. You can't call me none of that. So if I'm going to hold the outside world to it, then I got to hold my community to it too.
I mean, that's true. All right, so let's get back. Let's talk about this Offset from Migos situation. Like, how do you feel about that topic? Anybody want to kick that off? Like, how do you feel? Like,
I mean, I think that like it kind of involves like the whole LGBT like community as a whole. Because I mean, you know, you gonna say you can't vibe with queers, you actually hurting your own pockets when you think about it. Because I mean, you know,
we support you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like if we paying to see you buying all these high price tickets and like, you know, supporting you by buying your albums and your CDs and stuff like music and everything online and whatnot, like, why should we continue to support you? And apparently it's very apparent that you don't even like us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And my thing is, how do you know I'm gay, or how do you know I'm a queer? Because of what I dress? You don't know what I literally do behind closed door because you're not behind the door with me.
True.
You can't judge me on what I dress because if somebody wanted to dress somebody, look at how you dress. You wear tight jeans, tight shirts, and all this and that. Your shirt tucked in or anything like that. So don't pass judgment when you don't even know what the person's whole deal is. Like, because you see me dressed like this, I don't necessarily got to be gay.
Right.
I mean, I am gay. Not gay. I am a lesbian. But you get what I'm saying?
You can't judge me off of how I look, because I actually have a couple of family members who dress like I dress, but they're not gay. So you
Tell them to
really
come out.
can't.
I quit. Just tell them to come on out.
Come on out,
baby.
How you feel about the situation?
I know that you have freedom of speech. I don't mind anyone saying however they feel or what they want to call it. Just don't say it around me. I have been in situations where people have used the word faggot, and I just turn around and say, can you please not use that around me? What you do on the outside is what you do, but just around me, just don't use that.
Show me some respect.
That's all I ask anyone. Just like some people don't want to hear the word nigger. Nigga, well, either or, I use the word. But if someone say, please don't use that word, I won't use it around them.
Yeah, out of respect.
Out of respect.
Facts. What you feel on?
Yeah, and don't assume because I dress like this that, I want to be a dude. Because at the end of the day, I'm a woman. I may dress like this. It's comfortable for me. But at the end of the day, I am a woman. I don't want to be a man. I'm a woman.
Don't want to be.
Yeah, and but a lot of people, we get that. That's another thing they interpret because of the way we dress. Like, oh, you want to be a man. It's not even that I want to be a man. And I'm gay because I enjoy being a woman who's with another woman. This just makes me comfortable. So I had somebody say to me the other day, like, oh, Amber act like a girl. And I was stunned because I was confused. Like, I think I am a girl. I am a girl. You know what I'm saying? So what? You know what I'm saying? So it just goes to show like how people mind is just
so
captive. Yeah, because they not even open to even try to understand like where we could possibly come from. They just want to throw and bash us, throw salt on us, and degrade us for who we are. Like, and it's not fair. It's not fair at all.
Back to the Amigos thing. My thing with him was that he don't realize how he just alienated himself. He got a whole community of people that he could, like, if you hook up with me, you might get just a little bit more famous. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't know what you got in the community because you saying you can't vibe with them. How you know we can vibe with you? Right?
That's true.
So before you speak, know who you're speaking about. Because I don't like your music, if you want me to be honest with you. Yeah. Right? I'm just being honest. So I don't vibe with you. So, hey.
And then my thing is, how you really know, like, have you ever really hung out with a gay guy or anything like that to really, because another thing that gets me about straight people and gay people, straight people always think because you are gay or whatever that you want them automatically when that's not the case. So don't say that you can't vibe with gay guys, but I bet if two gay girls walked up, you'll be willing to vibe with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that.
But I looked online, 45,000 times the word faggot is used daily.
It's faggot, it's dyke.
That's a lot.
It's so many different words. And you'll be surprised at, like, how rappers throw it in their song so quick, but you don't really catch it until you actually stop, play to listen to the whole thing and really actually take the time out to listen to people's music, and you'll be surprised at stuff that they say. Like, I know Nicki Minaj she might not have said the word, but she has said something. She has used gay tendencies in her songs. Right. You have Eminem, you have DMX, you have Lil Wayne, you have Ice Cube, Young and May.
She's of the community, and she love the word dyke.
Yeah.
She love the word.
Calls herself a lesbian.
Yeah. It's just crazy. Go ahead. My bad. Don't do that. Don't do that. But the other day I was at work And me being a barber, so automatically people thinking, yeah. So people automatically thinking because I'm a girl, guys don't want to sit in my chair. But then when they find out that somebody else in the barbershop might have said, or hey, you want to hang out with this girl tonight, they will literally try to get out my chair or don't want me to cut their hair because I'm gay. But I'm just like, I can cut just as well as a man can. Right. Don't judge me for what I do behind closed door. Right. Because when you get to know me on a one-on-one, a one-on-one type of person, I can be your best friend and you don't even know it. But you judging me. That's just like him. He's judging our community without even actually knowing our community. DMX has judged it, Eminem, but you seen when Eminem said he hurried up and did like a little song with Elton John to try to make up for it. Like, people don't forget those things. Like,
but who say they don't know it? They may know it and just trying to divert the attention away from it. Because the first thing we say is, oh no, I ain't gay. Because I remember before I even came out, I used to bash gay people, like, bumping, starting forest fires, them, bees. I used to kill them, But all along, I wanted one. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so I can understand, like, when they bashing, could it be a low, denial? You just won't come out the closet yourself.
I mean, but this is 2018.
Young, what's his name? What's his name? I don't even know his name.
Offset.
Offset. Yeah. So Offset, get at me. Are you really? I got somebody for you. I'm being ugly right now.
But it surprises me when people find out I am a lesbian. They be like, "Oh, well, you don't look like a lesbian."
Oh,
I'm like, what
does
am I
a
supposed to
lesbian
look
look
like?
Right.
I don't get it, but okay.
Do I look like a lesbian?
They want to classify
or like a guy?
Yeah.
So bad, and then like to Offset and like the way he dressed and the way he presented himself, he wear his clothes
Tight.
so tight.
Tight,
You know what I'm
tight.
saying? Like, what are you taking away from your masculinity? But then you talk about gay people and how it's such a negative connotation towards it. But yet it's still, you dress the way you dress. But you can't, to us, you don't want us to perceive that you're gay. Yeah. But here we are with fags that dress like you dress, but you're not homosexual. Right. So it's like,
absolutely,
how it's like you know what I'm saying? It's you say one thing, but you do another. You do another. Right. And my perception is my reality, and I'm kind of gonna go from what I see. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't always good to do that, but at the same time, that's kind of usually how it starts. Like, you be bashful and you're so homophobic that you just can't accept the fact that this is really who I am. But it shows who you are. Like,
I mean,
with your tight pants on and your crop tops on. You know what I'm saying?
Think about it. Yeah. Like, I mean, granted, like, Lil Wayne, he's always talking, I don't think he's really bashed, like, the LGBT community, but he's used, like, no homo and all this other stuff, like, in his songs. But if you listen to his songs and everything, like, I swear to you, listen to, like, some Lil Wayne songs, like, maybe, like, 8 out of 10 of his songs, you'll hear him using something like, oh, let me creep up in your back door, or whatever, like, oh, let me get up in that, you know what I'm saying, like, also I'm sitting there like, I'm a little questionable about you, Lil Wayne, but I mean, I'm not judging him, but I'm just like, you saying no homo, but are you?
Future.
Yeah.
Exactly, but Future, in one of his songs, he said something like, it ain't good if it ain't something about a dick, excuse my words, but but I was just like, wait, is that what he really just said? Like, so some of the things, but in the rap industry and the whole Illuminati thing, like, and that's the thing, like, they speak about it so much out,
they do.
But behind closed doors, like, this is part of how they became who they are, like, like
famous.
Tupac and them having to wear skirts and Kanye with skirts and but it's the way that they do it, and then you have to have sex, like Tupac. They wanted him dead because he wanted to speak about it. He was telling the world like what was going on. Like, they wanted him to have sex with men and he wasn't down. So like, it's crazy that they can do that and talk about us the way they talk about us, but yet it's still like these is some of the things that you guys have to do to even pave the way for the things that you're doing, like to even be the star that you are. You have to commit to some of these things. Like, we don't have to be gay. Nobody's forcing us to be gay, or be a homosexual. But here you guys are, like, you're forced to do this. Yeah. And you're doing it so that you can be this star. But you want to talk about us on TV and in public and make us feel like we less than who we are, but at the same time, we're supposed to look up to you guys. We're supposed to buy these people music. We're supposed to support them.
But they don't love themselves.
Exactly. And you have gay people who've tried to go into the music industry and cannot make it. Like Angela, what's her name? Angela Perez or something like that. Yeah. She never blew. She didn't want to change who she was. I'm not really sure when times change and how young Ma got out there like boom. But I was excited when she first jumped out there because I'm like, okay, she actually can be who she is, who she want to be. I do music myself. You understand? And I actually have performed. I don't perform with Ron DMC. Like, I done did this. But it came to a point where they actually set me down. Like, you're going to have to change the way that you your image and the way that you rap. Like, you have to be more, I guess they wanted something like a little Kim from me. And that's not who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wanted me to put on dresses and put on heels and things of that nature, but that's not who I am. Like, and honestly, like, I believe that's probably like the last time I ever even did music. And it's just like, I can't be who I am, so how can I give you something to feel? You understand? Like, if I can't speak from where I come from. So it was just like, I've been there, done that, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, like, because music is a part of me, but I can't even be who I am because it's not accepted.
I mean,
I think it's...
If you think about it, though, the LGBT community in itself is very ostracized from music anyway, because I'm in music too, and I noticed, like, I was like, oh, okay, how is it that, I want to get out there, but how am I going to get, like, what market would I be included in? Because, I mean, it's not like everybody's out there like, oh, hey, I'm gay, or, I'm lesbian, or whatever, so just to get around that, I made my own thing and, like, started doing that myself. But I mean, like, at the same time, though, who is our audience? Like, we have our community, but our community is very judgmental too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we hard on each other.
We just figured out our next topic.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like, what's his name? Ocean. What is it? Ocean?
Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
He was the only one that really broke out into the thing, but then once he really came out, and it stopped. Yeah. It came to a stop, a complete pause. And I just feel like it's very hurtful because you do want to be able to, what's the word I'm looking for? As us being in the LGBT community, we want to be able to feel like we're welcome everywhere. And when you feel like you can't even make music or go any further with your career in music because you're going to know that automatically off gate that they're going to judge you for what you do behind closed doors.
You even have gospel artists that have to hide who they are in order to promote their music. I mean, it shouldn't be like that. Yeah. And then you have gospel artists that, downplay the LGBT community, in their music, like Ty Tribbett. Yeah. They out and make a statement, homosexuals, and then they put them together with all other sins. Like, this is a sin, like being drunk, being with married people that cheat on their spouses. They put that in a category, but this is a lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? And don't try to put it like in a box and call it this or call it that, but this is who we are.
And we get to stay.
I mean, if you think about it too, like another celebrity that we've already talked about, Nicki Minaj. Yeah. If you realize, like, before she got famous or whatever, she was messing around with people talking about, I think it was like she was trying to mess around with Remy or somebody or whatnot. She was trying to mess around with some chick or whatnot.
It was Remy. And it was her,
eating the box and
they were arguing over a phone, and you know Nicki Minaj's voice, and I don't care what anybody say, that was Nicki Minaj in that video, and Remy was on the phone. That's what the true beef is.
Yeah. And
so don't lie about your true beef. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, until we come together as a community, right? The feelings you have where you have to go independent, where you can't do your music, where I can't publish my book like I want my books published, we have to come together to do it ourselves. Mm-hmm. Just like the African American community, they did that together, right? Yeah. They had their little Uncle Toms or whatever, but they did it together. And until we as a community come together and support each other wholeheartedly, right? Not this half-ass stuff that we do, right? Not this clique or that clique, but come together as a whole, then we're going to always feel that disconnect. And that's just what it is. And until we say, okay, this is what we're going to do, then you're going to always be alienated. You know, young MA is only go as far as they let her go.
Exactly.
Right? But our money talk, right? If you think about it, some of us ain't got the responsibility that most people have. You know what I'm saying? We got money just like everybody else, and our money is just as green.
Right.
So if you come to us and want us to support you, then let's do that. But then at the same time, don't take our money and run. Right? Come back and pull the next one up.
Right.
So if we pull you up, come back and get somebody. That's how it works, and that's the only way we're going to get out this rut.
Yeah, and we just have to also, like you said, we set a standard. We hold each other at a certain standard. So, you know, to us, like, you know, using the word fag and dyke, those things may be okay with us, but at the same time, if we want someone to take us serious about how we feel about it and the emotions that it make us feel, then we have to start by not using those words with each other. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part is I'm kind of guilty myself because I be like, you know, I'm a whole dyke, and really I don't classify myself as nothing. Actually, I'm just who I am. Like, you know, stud, stem, dyke, butch. I don't call it what you want, but I prefer you not to. But we gonna have to stand up in the community as far as LGBT, because we can't keep doing it to ourselves and expect the other people not to do it. How can you take us serious if we doing it ourselves? You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about, I hang around the girls and the guys, and that's all you hear with each other. Like, girl, you know, like, you fag this and fag that. Like, it's cool. Like, they call each other that. You know what I'm saying? It's like using the B word. Like, we can use it with each other, but you can't use it. Right. It's not fair. You understand? We can call each other the B word, but as soon as a man calls us one, it's like the end of the world. Why? You know what I'm saying? So set the standards for yourself so that other people can do what we, you know what I'm saying, follow in behind. You know what I'm saying? If we don't take ourselves serious, we don't stand up for what we believe in as the LGBT community, we can't. Like, it's just totally impossible for us to expect it from somebody else. It's like using the term, like, I can't help nobody who don't want to be helped. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I put, you know what I'm saying, my right foot in front of your left if you're not even going to move? You know what I'm saying? So we got to do, like, it's important that we do it. Some of us are guilty for it ourselves, but that's where change come in. You understand? Like, we so comfortable in our situation that this is the things that we do, so we got to make it uncomfortable for ourselves, and I guess that would be the feedback from people and how they feel about us being gay, so that we can do what we got to do to change the whole situation, because we comfortable. And we got to make it uncomfortable so we can change it. Right. You know what I'm saying?
You got any questions up there? Right. Anybody ask us any questions? Not yet.
No question.
Where y'all at?
Don't put me in no box, man.
Have y'all ever seen, well, have anybody seen the situation when Diddy was on the little, it was something like what we doing right now, and Diddy was on there and they was drinking. I think it's called the drinking thing, and they was going live and they was saying Diddy was acting real gay, or he was doing gay tendencies and stuff like that. And I just feel like it might sound crazy, but when you drink, it's bad, but when you drink, your true self comes out.
True.
Your true self comes out. So people was bashing him about, oh, he was doing some real gay stuff, trying to hit on Fabulous. I mean, I said Fabulous. Trying to hit on Fab, but he might really be gay. And I feel like it's 2018.
It's okay. It was wrong.
Okay. Right, like, just be yourself.
Come on, man. You done made your money. Come on.
They the man.
I think it's three reasons why people, especially like the male rappers or like the male artists and things like that use, you know, fag, homo, dyke, whatever. All of them use it for three reasons, and this is just my opinion. Either they're secretly gay, and they feel some type of way about it. Since they can't express themselves, they're going to go against us. They're either intimidated by us, like, you know, oh, okay, they can steal my chick if they really wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we intimidate them, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think that offends them in some way, because, like, it's that easy to do that, or either they just straight up don't like us and got something against us or whatnot.
Not like don't like us, don't understand us.
That's a great word.
Or have you ever had a situation where a guy and a girl, they're out and you speak to the girl and the guy feels like, oh, how you know her? Like, why get mad? I just know her. Don't make it as if I'm taking your girl, because I can. I have plenty opportunities to take your girl. But
nice.
you're right. But I'm just speaking and saying hello.
Right.
Because a lot of guys get offended when they see their girl talking to a gay girl, a lesbian, or whatever they might think. And if you're standing over there too long, that's when guys get offended and they start using the word, get away from that dyke, or that faggot, or don't get so offensive.
Like,
just because we're gay, we don't want your girl.
Right. Absolutely.
She ugly. I'm just saying her.
She's not cute.
Right. She a little busted. She needs to get a
I'm
little...
with.
Right. You see my chick and your chick, get her out of here.
I mean,
But like in my line of work, right?
yeah.
So I'm funny. You guys know I crack jokes a lot. So a lot of my workers will go home and talk about me to their spouses and, Nikki this, Nikki that,
True
Nikki
that.
this, right?
True that.
But then when their spouse realize that I'm a lesbian, it's like, what? Like, why you texting her? Like, don't talk to her. And it's like,
True.
what? She busted.
Right.
Like, I'm her boss. I don't want your girl. I'm telling her don't come to work today or get this project done or something like that. Every time we talk, we don't want your chick.
Right.
That's another thing. A lot of people don't know that in the LGBT community, we are really high up in ranks in certain jobs and positions.
True that.
Yep.
So it's like, depending on how you get to know me, I could possibly help you out later on down the line.
It's all your blessing.
Because it's sad to say, but us as the LGBT community, we are, I guess because of the struggle that some of us have went through growing up, coming out about being gay, that just made us have the hunger, the hustle to strive to always be better. So it's like, when we get to that point, a lot of people don't know, like, if you can really sit back and think of older LGBT people in the community, and you just sit back and think, they are wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
Very wealthy.
Yes.
And it's like you said, don't kill your blessings, because you can really miss out on something or somebody helping you down the line.
Absolutely.
And me being a barber, like, it's this guy. I don't want to say his name, but
Shout out to that guy.
shout out to that guy. Shout out to that guy. Because I cut his hair and he came in. He came in and got his hair cut, and the first time of me and him interacting, he came out and told me that he was gay, a gay male, and where he works at didn't nobody know at the time. And I was like, well, whenever you need somebody to talk to, I'm always here to talk to, and all this and that. I say about 3 or 4 months went by, I told him I was moving. And because us having that conversation and him having somebody to talk to, do you know this man gave me $400 just to buy a washing machine to drive for my apartment? This man never met me beyond the barbershop.
Wow.
He gave me $400 to get me a washing machine to drive. I have Medicaid health insurance to where I go into the hospital, I don't have to pay for medicine. I don't have to pay a copay or anything like that. And he's about to get it to where I can have my surgery in a couple of months. For free.
That's a blessing.
Right, so don't fight your blessings, because you never know who you might encounter, and what you're helping them in just a few words. Y'all can interact and y'all can be the best of friends. They help you, you help them. So I hate when people don't hate the community. Get to know the community.
Because we are givers. We are
Very good.
all the time. We give all the time.
I'm stingy.
No, I
She ain't stingy. Don't believe her, y'all. She ain't stingy. Don't let her tell y'all that she ain't stingy. But people just need to be more open. To open your mind. And I feel like people that don't know are very closed-minded people.
I like to educate people. So I know I did that a lot at my job, because apparently I was the only openly, person there, and like, you know, I had people asking me questions like, oh, so what is it that you do? Like, so, oh, do you have a girlfriend? Like, things of that nature. I'm like, well, I mean, are you inquiring because you're trying to talk to me? I had haters too, you know what I'm saying? Because it was, you know, a handful of guys, you know, and one of them in particular, I'm not going to say his name either, so shout out to
that guy. That guy, shout out.
Like, he literally was trying to get with this girl that I was cool with at my job. Like, mind you, I found out, you know, that she was bi, but I mean, that was just through conversation. That wasn't like, oh, okay, you know,
She
me,
threw that out there.
I'm trying to check that, you know, but
You check that.
but
I mean, recognize.
You ain't got to people want to know the truth. Give us the truth.
one of my male coworkers was trying to talk to her, and he literally got in his feelings because, you know, she would be texting me or like talking to me when we weren't at work, or, you know, this and that. I'm sitting there like, word, like, what's it like? Oh, well, why you talking to her though? Like,
Why you mad? It ain't your girl.
Right, like, I'm not even trying to get at her like that. Like, we just cool, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, you got like people that can be trying to be your friend, and then the next minute they turn around and talking junk about you too, just because of your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's a rough lifestyle to live if you aren't strong and empowered, and you know, like, it can be hard because they make it hard. They make it hard.
Especially with your family.
And if you're not happy with who you are, and you're not, you know, right here with yourself, it's like, you know, it's the worst feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I'm homosexual, it's rough.
We all want to be accepted. We all want to be loved. We all, you know.
Exactly.
And to what you were saying, if you're not right here, and this is to the young ones out there, stop coming into this lifestyle playing these games, right? Because you can truly hurt somebody. You understand what I'm saying? And love is a powerful thing. It can go one or two ways. So get right with you. Understand what's expected of you in that relationship. Just don't jump in it because she cute or he cute and you want a freebie or whatever it is you out there for. Make sure that person understands. Never take a person's options away. Always give them options in it. Let them know what you want. Because I guarantee you, the more truthful you are to that situation, the more you'll get out of it. Promise you that.
It's real.
It's really real.
It's hard.
Stop making me preach.
We just can't let people classify us and put us in a box and put us with limits, because we can be whoever. You can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. It ain't got nothing to do with what you wear, how you look. If you want to wear makeup and you want to wear, you know, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Be free. Be free. As long as you happy and you do what you got to do to make sure you straight. I ain't saying be out here doing what you want to do and not doing what you got to do. But do it all and be happy. Be free. You understand? Don't let the ways of the world dictate who you are. You understand? Like, don't let the words like faggot and dyke and butch like make you afraid to be who you want to be. You understand? Like, if you are homosexual and you want to dress like a man, or you want to dress like a woman, be you. Be comfortable in your own skin. Don't let these people deter you from who you want to be because of all the negative connotation. That's not what we want. Like, take those things and motivate yourself and build to do whatever it is you want to do. And like, I'm a person of expression. I express myself through it all, like dressing, everything. Like, call me what you want. You understand? But what you're not gonna say is that I got any type of insecurities with myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to make it okay for nobody to call me no dyke, because I'm not a dyke. I'm actually just Amber, and I'm comfortable in my own skin. And if I had to classify myself, I'm a lesbian. That's just what it is. I'm a lesbian. If you want to look up the word lesbian and figure it out, because that's what you should notify me as. That's who I am. I'm a lesbian. I'm not.
If you look at me up and classify me, look at me as the good guy. I'm the good guy.
Call me the
That's
man.
what I am.
Girls.
But all right, so let me ask y'all this.
Don't assume that I hate men either.
true.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's another.
You know what I mean? You know, don't assume I hate men. I don't.
I mean, I don't like you in that line, but
you know, don't assume that. I think I ain't gonna go into not detail. But I classify myself as bi. You know what I'm saying? Just because I dress like this, don't assume that I just want a woman. If you come to me correct, I may. Don't judge me.
I done
You know what I'm saying? Don't judge me if I want to put on a dress.
That's a good topic too. So we should kind of like. That's a good topic right there.
Let's get back to this for a minute. I done judged you.
And I mean, we all guilty, but we all guilty for doing it because we do that though. We do that.
And I just found that out.
She talking to me. Oh, you just found out?
I just found that out.
How long? What you mean just found out? Not like 20 minutes before this kicked off.
No. I'm just, I had a time trying to figure out who I was.
Oh, okay. Don't get deep on the shit.
Now I can go deep
That's
on it now.
another conversation though. That's another topic.
I'm hungry.
That's a good topic. We're gonna save that.
We're gonna save that topic
because I see you about to go in heavy on that.
Yeah,
You was supposed to go in. Let's crash back to the topic.
You don't get back in the half to me.
Let me wheel you back into the topic.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
I apologize. I'm really flabbergasted. I judged you.
alright.
This pretty boy stud.
He gave everybody a little.
Sorry. Oh, man.
Alright. So let me ask y'all a question.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
So
I totally apologize.
do you think, far as rappers, singers, R&B, gospel, or anything, do you think that it's something that we should do to get those people to understand who we really are? Or is it a statement that we can make to make them understand that we're not bad people? Or have some respect for us just as well as you would have respect for somebody else when you writing your lyrics for your song or anything like that? You get what I'm saying?
I get you. But do they really have respect for other people, though?
That's kind of like the love is love.
Some people,
type of
you see what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I get you, but it's like...
We could make a statement, but again, I'm pro fix us. We can't fix them till we fix us.
I mean, yeah, so how do we fix ourselves? How do we fix our community?
Okay, so start with you, start with me. It's unacceptable.
Alright. So from now on, when we sit at this table or we have these discussions, there is no fag dyke or etc. We respect one another. Not even just far as, not as so much as even fag dyke, any of that. We respect each other. I respect you for who you are, and I respect you. I respect you. I respect you, and I respect you. It's judge free. At this table, it's judge free. At the Pride show, it's judge free.
Like we started.
Like
One, two, three. Judge free. That's how it should be. That's what it is. And I mean, it's starting here, but hopefully we get enough people to view it to understand it. Judge free in our community, and maybe we can get some type of other people to understand that even though they're rappers and all this and that, like she said, we have to start here. So once we get it understand here and people understand it out there, then it can go further on to make rappers and everybody else in their own little world understand. Right. Respect us. Because we are human and we are here and we are here to stay.
Oh, yes.
Definitely. And we're not going anywhere. It's 2018 and we are out.
And our community is growing. We are growing. Like the community, our LGBT community.
Yes.
Now,
right. These little kids coming out like this it's just something to do.
Now, but at the same time, I guess that would be their way of doing you live what you learn from. You learn from your mistakes, or you live and you learn. Because exactly, you'll figure it out. Because I mean, like, but that's just like if a little boy come out and he just like, you know what I'm saying. First thing we like, hey, nah, bro, you can't do that. Right. Now. It look a little weird when, you know what I'm saying, I'm sitting over here like this and I'm like, nah, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I still have to teach you the right thing. Yeah. Now, like, as far as our community, like, we growing, it really is growing. And I mean, like, as far as, like, people coming out and finding out, you know, people are homosexuals, like, we definitely, at some point, it'll grow. We'll come together and we just got to stay persistent. with what we're doing and keep it going. And hopefully that, the viewers get up and the word get passed on and more people want to join, and you know what I'm saying?
Well,
and tune in, like, cause it's amazing. It's good topics. It's good things to discuss.
Hot topic and some heartbreak to where people will be in here crying.
Right. Who won't cry?
I'm a crybaby. I'm sorry, but I'm a crybaby.
Because I feel like
no, I'm not.
I feel like another good topic.
Oh, she don't judge.
What happened?
Oh yeah, I did. I'm sorry.
Bodyguard. Am I sensitive? Oh shit.
Then you ain't got no support. But I feel like another good topic should be, how did you come out?
Right, yeah.
Oh.
Your coming out story.
Oh, what was your first time?
She don't want no mind.
We see crazy wild.
One question real quick.
She can't come back.
How do you guys feel about parents who find out that their kids are homosexuals and they use the words like, "Oh, you're not gonna be no dyke in my house," or "I'm not gonna raise no."
That's another
Okay.
But I do want to give out a shout out to Keisha because you got a very diverse. I don't know how you picked this group. You might have just randomly picked us, or whoever said yes, you sent them up in here. But it worked out. So that tells me that's something good. You understand what I'm saying? So I think we got that vibe, and I think we go far, and if we respect each other and we keep putting this message out, the bigger this get, the better we can pull our community in. Right?
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, this is the 5-6, so back off. No more people sit at this. Seven. I'm sorry, 7.
Come on.
It's 7. I apologize.
Anybody after this 7 is a special guest.
I like that.
Yeah, this is
another shout out to Keisha. She didn't give me all the details. She got me up here running my mouth.
Oh yeah, you go ahead and kick that off.
Yeah, you can kick that off.
Newcomer.
Say your name first. Tanya. I'm Tanya. I'm late, so I do apologize for being late tonight. Of course, I'm in the lifestyle.
Are you?
Knows, yes.
Right, we ain't judging.
I've been in a relationship almost 18 years.
The same one?
Same woman.
That's a blessing.
You know, it's been a struggle. I'll be 44 next month. So, it's been a struggle at times, but we pulled it through and we made it work. So,
that's what it's about.
But I appreciate y'all for having me here. I'll be on time next time.
It's good.
We need to get her to talk about that. Relationships.
Yeah. But it was cool tonight. We all turned out well. I feel like we got.
Oh, you messed up my swag.
Do I need to lean back with you? You know what I'm saying?
Lean back.
Say I lean back and show
Oh, okay.
You had to lean back, so she leaned back and she leaned back and But I felt like she said she thought I was bougie. We said no judgment. I was to judge.
No, I put it out there to clear the air.
Okay.
All right, go one more time. Put out what else you got to put out about everyone.
Yeah,
What else you got? What you got to say about her?
Her?
Yeah.
I already told her I thought she was high already.
Okay. Her.
She bougie and high.
What was mine?
Pretty boy swag.
Oh my God. What's hers?
No, she done blew me. She been dyking for a long time.
Back to the word like.
See what I'm saying? She said in the beginning. But I said yeah. She said in the beginning. You right. What was hers?
You right.
What was hers?
That's my That's all out.
All right, now it's all out. Do
Right.
anybody else have any judgment at this time?
Any judgment about?
Only thing she has something positive to say.
Right, go ahead.
She
And
does
what's
have
the
something.
positive thing you got in your hand? Just introduce the church.
Just shout out to the church. Shout outs to Renewal Fellowship, a diverse, involving, inviting ministry. Welcome. I'm new, so hopefully I can, come again. Hopefully I can get to come one Sunday and experience the church and see how everything is here.
Let me see. I'm gonna turn it around so people can see it. Get a little close up on that so people can see. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Pastor.
That's
Come
Pastor
out on
Roger
Sunday.
Hayes.
Pastor
Roger
Roger.
Hayes.
Fellowship.
Want to thank him for tonight for letting us do this
UCC
situation
church.
at your church. We truly
Yes.
appreciate it.
Diverse church.
Location.
Oh, snap. I'm sorry.
We just said we were.
We going
Oh,
viral.
man.
We going viral.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
But I feel like we accomplished and we got a little understanding about Offset from Migos, DMX, Eminem, that people shouldn't really use the word. Well, that's my opinion. I feel like they shouldn't use the word. What's
I
your
agree.
opinion?
true.
Everybody agree?
Nobody should use the word. Not even our.
I mean,
community.
yeah, we shouldn't, but far as that topic,
Since they're influential in the
yeah.
community.
First, we got to start with ourselves, but also
We're asking you
tonight,
to help us.
help us, help them,
Spread the word.
help you,
Spread
help
the
them,
word.
help us,
We are
help we
love.
all.
Educate.
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 Educate each other. You hear someone say, just say.
So
look,
we as a
that's not nice.
LGBT community starting here today, we're gonna do everything we can and to push it that we want to try to stay away from the words dyke and fag so that we can gain the respect that we so desire ourselves.
We deserve.
Right.
Exactly, because we're human and we deserve it. I tell people a lot of time, like, you don't have to accept who I am, but you have to respect me, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to respect me as a human being with feelings. Like, you have to respect me. You don't really have to accept it. My mother's a pastor, so I kind of had to go with that mindset. You know what I'm saying? She's a pastor, so it's like, you gonna accept me,
Right.
or you not? But the fact that, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. You know, can I get a little respect? Can I get that? Like, you know what I'm saying? So demand that, because you deserve that. Don't ever let nobody make you feel like you don't deserve it because you are homosexual, because you deserve the respect as the heterosexual community. So be you, be free, and live free.
Live
Live
your life.
life.
Live
You
life.
only
Life
got
is too
one to
short.
live. Don't
Life
do
is
nothing
short.
crazy,
Life is real short.
but live your life.
Live your life.
Regardless of who we are, what we consider ourselves, whether lesbian, gay, bi, whatever, you know, at the end of the day, we're still the same person. We just, you know, choosing who we decide to love, and that just happened to be with us, females, you know.
Quick. Have y'all noticed that even though Offset, DMX, Lil Wayne, Eminem, and all them, they might say those words, but a lot of those men have been caught up with transgender women.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you
That's
think
true.
that you bashing
It's a
or
whole
you
nother
saying
subject.
this word, even if you're not bashing it and you're not meaning it in a bad way, you still hurting somebody out there somewhere down the line, but you hating on the situation, but you turn around and somebody catch you going into a hotel with
Trying to reap the
a
benefits.
a transgender, like,
But they don't find themselves being gay, though. When
Yeah.
they do stuff like that.
And then they get caught.
Gay
and
is
they
gay.
go, oh, dude, what me? What me?
or I was drunk, or somebody spiked my drink.
Right.
No, you were sober. You knew when she got in
I-
your
I
car.
didn't know that was a man.
You
can't
knew the
tell
way
me.
that Adam's apple was poking up in there.
But you know, that comes in when people use certain situations to accommodate themselves. You know, like they use it for their own beneficial. You understand? Like, I'm not gay, or you gay, but I'm not gay because I slept with a transgender, so I'm not gay. No, you are gay. You understand? You can't make it fit for you. You know, it is what it is. You know, you roll the pole, you're gay. You understand? You clean the carpet, you're gay. You understand? Like, it's just, it is what it is. It's simple. You understand? Like, you don't like carpet? You actually do. I don't like hardwood. That's what I don't like.
She like carpet.
That's it.
But I just feel like a lot of those rappers do all that, but they be the main ones that get caught up with the transgender.
absolutely.
Straight period point blank, they be the main ones that.
Won't it?
And I know,
Nice.
can't nobody tell me that DMX has never done that with the transgender.
Secretly gay.
I just have that feeling. You could say I'm judging him,
You are, but it's alright.
But we are judge free. We are judge free.
so I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
judge
say
free.
it. All right, yeah, you're right.
Quick too.
That's your opinion.
I also
That's right.
feel-
That's my opinion.
Right. I also feel like everybody who use the words, the terms like dyke, butch, and faggot, I don't necessarily feel like all of those people are against us, but that goes back to, like I said, we have to, you know what I'm saying, set the bar. This is what it is. This is what's going on. Some people use the words and they mean it so hateful, you understand, real harsh. And some people don't mean it. That's what it is. But so that we don't accept it from you and accept it from you, let's nip it in the butt.
Across the board.
To be honest, I feel like everybody, you know how, I feel like everybody's bisexual.
Everybody has something.
Gay guys, straight guys or straight women that always have these questions over.
That's a different topic. Wait a minute. Wait. That's a different topic.
I have yet to meet a straight girl.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I feel like everybody has that curious button.
Exactly.
So for Offset to say that, I feel like he has that curious mind, that curious wonder, like, well, what if I did, you know what I'm saying, creep off with this guy, or Eminem, or Lil Wayne. I feel like everybody has that curious button, because if you notice, whenever you out and you meet somebody that's not gay, they always say, well, what is it like?
Right.
Or or what did you guys do? Yeah. You want to know? What you really want to know? Do you really want to? You want to
get out of it?
Right. Well, what did you get out of it? How did she please you? The same way I'm about to please you.
You get one freebie, and then after that, you gay. I'm sorry.
You ain't got no. But I don't feel like that the first time you lay down with a woman, that's it. You gay. Or bisexual.
I mean,
but I don't think
curious. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it makes you gay if you lay down with a woman. Some people are just freaky like that. It ain't just that's what they like to do.
But if you done it more than once, if you done it, but if you done it more than once, but if you done it more than once,
that's what I'm saying.
There you go, telling them what they are. Right? You cannot tell them what they are. She's just a woman or a man that like to get down every now and again.
But if that's the case, don't judge nobody else.
That's what we said. That's what we started. Quit fussing at me.
I'm not fussing. I'm just trying to get that point. Like,
I get what you're saying.
Those be the main ones who be so
quick to tell us.
So quick to tell us, but those be the main ones once the camera's off, or they're behind closed door, or they off the stage or anything like that. They ready to offset. Take off. You get what I'm saying? Like, those be the main ones, and I just feel like it's 2018, you guys.
That's just my feelings.
Like, just be yourself. Mm-hmm. You don't have to put a label on yourself. Yes. You don't have to consider yourself a dyke, gay, lesbian, straight, or anything. Be you, but let somebody know up front what it is.
Right. What it is.
And the only person you have to let know that is the one person that you're sleeping with. Exactly. Even if you're not sleeping with, but if you're dealing with them, let them know. Give them that option to either, I'm going to continue to be with you even though I know you're a guy, and sometimes you like to fool around with guys, but you're with me. Give me that option.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right.
Because if you don't give that options, that's where other things start to fall out and go wrong. People can really get hurt.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
people can die of it.
Right, because you falsifying, and I'm not even gonna say falsifying. You're not being truthful.
You're lying.
You're not being honest with yourself. First of all, that's the main person you got to be truthful to is yourself. And if you're not truthful with yourself, how can you go out here and expect to be with somebody else?
Exactly.
And be honest to them when you can't even be honest with yourself? Like right now, Offset, he's, in my opinion, I feel like he's not being truthful with himself.
I'm curious.
Very curious. Because if you always...
He could be.
He could be hurt.
Yeah, and don't speak out of hurt. He could be.
I mean, he could be.
But he has somebody in his family that's gay.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it could be hurt. Like, people like you, I'm judging you. Because you said, I'll take your girl. Right?
Yeah, I'm that guy.
I'm that guy. What up? You know what I'm saying? I'm that guy.
And don't assume because I say that, identify as being bi, that I'm going to be with a man 1 minute, then I'm going to be with a woman 1 minute, I'm going to be, this, that, and no. If I'm going to be with a man, I'll be with a man. If I'm going to be with a woman, I'm with that woman. Don't assume that I'm over here, over there, and everywhere else.
I wouldn't even consider you bi.
Exactly. Nobody would.
No, I'm not saying because but I'm not saying because the way you dress. I'm just saying I wouldn't label you as bi because At the end of the day, why do we have to put a label on
Exactly.
ourselves?
Why would I said if I had to identify myself?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But another thing with that is men get a misconception that because her over there will sleep with you, don't mean me over here gonna sleep with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Because she a lesbian all the time, you know, and then that when you slide through, she let you slide in. Absolutely not, Nick.
That's
You
right.
understand what I'm
True,
saying?
yeah.
Approach each situation for what it is, right? Because when you come at me, the first thing out of my mouth is, I want the same thing you want. You know, I'm
Right.
Unless the only ucking going on over here is me hitting you. So
Right.
that's how it's going. I don't know, you know.
We're
Don't
looking for the
judge us.
same
Don't
thing.
tell us what
And to be honest,
you gonna do to me, because I'm gonna hurt your feelings.
and to be honest, I feel like the Migos and all them, I bet you they hang around some
They do.
some gay, even if it's not a gay guy, they hang around with some gay girls.
They do.
Some lesbians.
What dude doesn't? Like, honestly,
Yeah.
like, there's like, if you tell a guy that you buy, you know, you like girls or whatever, like, I guarantee
yeah.
you, the next question
Yeah.
is like, oh shit.
Can I mark?
Yes,
Can I mark?
And that's another thing.
Yeah.
Dude, don't assume, you know, if we gonna be together that you gonna be bringing other women to our house. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the other thing, dude. If I'm with you, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel like you can bring another woman home.
That's crazy. But I just feel like they make they. I feel like
Keeping up with all these topics.
I feel like they go.
recorded.
I'm about to be at home jotting down. Yeah.
I feel like
We appreciate you guys tuning
Yeah.
in. We appreciate you guys watching.
yeah. And everybody, I say we go
Share
around
the
again
video.
and tell everybody's name again so that people will know. You know what I'm saying? If they want to ask you on Facebook and have any questions, they can inbox you. Start with you.
I'm telling you.
What's your Facebook name?
Tanya Tomlin, Tanya Quick Tomlin.
All right.
Shay, Facebook, Shay So Fresh Maxwell.
All right.
Tierra Nicole.
This guy.
Nick Jones. I don't know what my Facebook name is. I don't know. Nikki Jones. I just hit my phone, y'all. And Facebook come up.
It's right there.
I'm supposed to do. I don't know the name.
All right. I'm not judging you.
I'm old. I had a Facebook account.
My name's
first
Shakira.
open.
My Facebook name is Shakira Lake. What's
I'm
yours?
Anita. I have 2 Facebook pages.
Oh my God. I'm about to start judging.
I'm a Gemini, so I have 2 pages. But both of them are Anita Harvell.
If they decide,
Right.
Same name.
No judging.
get this face.
No judging.
Same name.
But since they done plugged their music and she done plugged 2 pages, my name Nick Jones. Go out there to Amazon.com. Started with us is my book. I'm a published author. Oh, okay.
All right. I am Amber. My Facebook name is 50 Shades of Dope. No, they actually just made it, but I am definitely 50 Shades of Dope. But you can look me up on Facebook as Amber Hall, and you can follow me on Snapchat as Amber Hall. Definitely.
Oh, so we shall not stop.
I need you to follow me. I need you to be in tune so that you can see what's going on, because it's definitely a movement.
Well, my
Follow me.
Instagram.
Oh,
is-
and again, another shout out to Renewal Fellowship. Y'all come see us.
Definitely come out here.
o'clock.
I didn't even know.
My Instagram name is the Architect Barbara 86. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come get your hair cut, come check me out at Haynes Mall. This is the Pride Show.
Right.
We all had a good time tonight. So if you have any questions, any comments, or anything like that, hit any one of us up, or you can hit us up in the Pride Show group. Let us know any topics you want to talk about, and we here for you, baby.
Oh, yo.
God, we love you.
Look up on
Love.
Facebook, So Fresh Music Entertainment Group. That's my label. And of course, I'm LGBT friendly, of course. So like, come through, you know.
We
Colors.
Shout out to Keisha Duncan. Keisha Duncan. Not following her because she found this.
K Duncan.
Shout out to her. She definitely works in her community. She definitely gives.
She
back to
always
her
gives
community.
back.
She is awesome.
We have the what?
Yeah.
The
Pride
picnic, the back
cookout.
to school, supplies.
Everybody
We have all
school.
that.
Yeah, coats,
See, what you
jackets.
give?
Hey, if somebody got an Xbox 360 or an Xbox or a PlayStation 1, y'all want to just give it? I'm willing. That was too much. I was just gonna say,
in. We will be back next week.
Unfortunately, I'm
on
taken.
Thursday. Tune back in.
I'm single.
I'm
31.
I'm not gonna tell you my age.
I like to cuddle.
Yo,
I mean,
am
she
cuddle? Like the baby?
Yeah, I'm the cuddle type.
I'm the cuddle type of way.
What happened?
Am I the baby in the group?
You know, I'm definitely not single. I'm definitely in a relationship. and
Okay,
I'm
well,
happy.
everybody's taken.
But anyway, tune in next Thursday. We will be back at 7. So definitely tune in next Thursday. You will see us on your screens.
Yeah, we had fun with you guys. We love you. All right. Next Thursday at 7 o'clock.
Renewal
Fellowship.
Come holler at us.
Before y'all move
And
on,
we are out. Love you guys.
I have a haircut next time. I gotta get fresh.
Hey.